A flight attendant whispered something to me that made me question everything about flying. We were stuck on a long layover, and after a bit of conversation, she started sharing things. Secrets. The kind of stuff that could get her fired instantly. She told me that by the end of our talk, I'd know tricks and truths airlines never, ever want their passengers to discover. And then she leaned in and said something that still sticks with me. Let's just say, you'll never drink coffee on a plane again. So, who was this person? And why should you listen to a single word she said? I met her in a nearly empty airport lounge during a massive storm delay. She was off the clock, exhausted, and unusually candid. She's been flying for over 12 years, working for 4 different major international airlines. She's seen it all. She made me promise not to use her name, her airline, or any identifying details. Because if this information got back to her employer, she'd be out of a job before the video even finished uploading. She wasn't being dramatic, she was being honest. She felt passengers deserve to know what really goes on at 35,000 feet. So I listened. And now you will too. Let's start with the one that made my stomach turn. Secret number 1, the dirty truth about airplane water. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "Whatever you do, don't drink anything that isn't from a sealed bottle or can." I asked her why. She explained that the potable water tanks on airplanes, the ones that supply the water for the coffee makers and the tea, are rarely, if ever, properly cleaned. She described the ports used to fill and drain these tanks as being located right next to the ports used to empty the lavatory waste. The potential for cross-contamination is unsettlingly high. Regulations for cleaning are loose and often overlooked during quick turnarounds. She told me that flight crews themselves almost never drink the coffee or tea on board. They know where that water comes from. So next time you're craving a hot beverage to wake you up on an early morning flight, remember this. The safest bet is to always ask for bottled water, a canned soda, or a juice. Your immune system will thank you, but that's nothing compared to what she said about the food. That brings us to secret number 2, the food that's never fresh. You know that hot meal you get served on a long-haul flight? That perfectly shaped chicken breast? Or the lasagna that looks surprisingly neat? She told me to think of it less as a freshly cooked meal and more as a science experiment in preservation. Most airline meals are prepared in industrial catering facilities on the ground, sometimes days, not hours before your flight. They are blast chilled, frozen, and then stored until they're loaded onto a plane. On board, they're simply reheated in a convection or steam oven. The extreme reheating process is why the pasta is often rubbery, and the bread roll could double as a hockey puck. She gave me a tip. Avoid the eggs, seafood, and complex salads. The risk of them not being stored at the perfect temperature is higher. The safest options are often the vegetarian pasta dishes or sealed snacks. And for a truly shocking insider detail, she said that in first class, if a high-end meal is untouched, it's sometimes repackaged and served on a later flight. Wait, so that fancy pasta wasn't even cooked for my flight? Apparently not. Moving from food to safety, let's talk about secret number 3. Why you're really told to open your window shades during takeoff and landing. Most people assume it's so they can get a nice view of the city as they ascend or descend. It's a nice perk, but it has absolutely nothing to do with sightseeing. The real reason is pure survival protocol. Takeoff and landing are the two most critical phases of any flight, where the vast majority of incidents occur. By having the window shades up, the flight crew can maintain what they call situational awareness. They can see outside to assess any potential hazards, like fire, debris, or damage to the wings or engines. Even more importantly, in the event of an emergency evacuation, it allows emergency responders on the ground to see inside the cabin. It also allows your own eyes to pre-adjust to the light conditions outside, whether it's bright daylight or pitch black night. If you need to evacuate in a hurry, those few seconds of saved adjustment time can be life-saving. So if you ever see the crew looking outside nervously during takeoff, that's why. Now for a secret that's happening right above or below your feet. Secret number 4, the hidden compartments and crew rest areas. On long-haul flights, aboard larger aircraft like the Boeing 777 or the Airbus A380, flight attendants and pilots can work for up to 16 hours. They need to rest, but where do they go? The answer is a secret world hidden from passenger view. Most of these wide-body jets are equipped with crew rest compartments, or CRCs. These are small, windowless sleeping pods located either in the belly of the plane below the cargo hold, or more commonly, in the space above the main cabin ceiling. They're accessed via a hidden staircase that looks like a small closet door near the galley. She said passengers walk right under them or past the hidden door all the time, completely oblivious that a team of flight attendants is napping just a few feet away. These compartments are Spartan, usually with about 6 to 10 bunks, each with a curtain for privacy, a seatbelt, and a reading light. So yeah, next time you're on a 14-hour flight and your flight attendant seems surprisingly refreshed, you know why. They're literally sleeping on top of us. Let's stick with safety for secret number 5. The real reason cabin lights are dimmed before landing at night. It's not to create a relaxing ambiance or signal the flight's end. Like window shades, it's a safety measure disguised as comfort. When the cabin darkens, your eyes adjust to low light. In an emergency or power failure, you'll already see well enough to spot exit lights and escape faster. If the cabin were bright and suddenly went dark, you'd be temporarily blinded for crucial seconds. She said it's one of the most subtle yet vital safety procedures. Not for comfort, but survival. Now for the good stuff. Airline secrets that can actually help you. Secret number 6 is about upgrades and compensation tricks airlines hide. Flight attendants can't officially move you to business class, but they do have some discretion once the doors close. Being genuinely polite, patient, and kind makes you stand out. They deal with rude people all day, so respect matters. Dressing neatly also helps. You're more likely to be upgraded if you look the part. The best method, though, is having a real complaint. If your seat recline is broken, your screen doesn't work, or there's a mess from another passenger, politely inform a flight attendant. If the flight isn't full, they can move you to a better seat. This hack works only if you're calm and respectful, not demanding. But there's one thing they'll never tell you about other passengers, and it's shocking. Secret number 7, the passenger code. Flight attendants are professionals, but human too. They have subtle codes to communicate about passengers, flag issues, or just make the flight more interesting. If you hear them mention a Philip, it might mean passenger I'd like to please. Their discreet way of noting someone attractive. Codes can also mark difficult travelers. If you hear, "Can I have a Cheerio in seat 15B?" it could mean the person there needs extra care or has been troublesome. It's their behind-the-scenes language to manage the cabin smoothly while keeping a professional front. Finally, the most human secret. Number 8. The real reason the crew smiles so much. You might think it's just customer service, but their smiles serve a deeper purpose. Flight attendants are trained in behavioral psychology. They know passenger anxiety is contagious, and a calm crew creates a calm cabin. Their smiles, even during turbulence or emergencies, are deliberate tools to project confidence and control. She admitted that during severe turbulence, she's felt real fear, but she smiled anyway. That smile is a shield, silently saying, "I'm not worried, so you don't need to be." Even when exhausted or in crisis, it's their most important piece of safety equipment. These secrets aren't to scare you, but to make you a smarter traveler. The more you know about what happens behind the curtain, the smoother your journey will be. Which secret shocked you most? The coffee water, hidden bedrooms, or the psychological smile? Let me know in the comments below. I'm replying to the first 50. And if you found this eye-opening, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. It's wild.